What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're gonna talk about the video I posted yesterday, and that was about the about what young black men are going through. I want to recap on that. So I understand where a lot of brothers are coming from when they're talking about the single mother epidemic that we have in the black community and all over the country. But we also need to take responsibility for not providing any of those services. What I mean by services, I mean by like STEM programs and math programs to help these young boys. Also, reading programs to help these young brothers get to the top speed to where they want to be and where they should be in life. So 12th grade, reading 12th grade or up books. But also, I believe that if we formed a online community out within the Black Manosphere, I believe that we can pull young brothers in and help educate them and also help guide them towards better opportunities, because that's what these boys need. Now, I'm not talking about going to the hoods. I'm not talking about going to like the dangerous areas of the community. But what I'm saying is, like, the brothers that actually want to go out there and achieve something in life, that's what I'm talking about. See, there's resources being allocated. What the hell? There's been resources allocated towards single mother households that should be allocated towards programs for black boys. There's been resources and a lot of resources allocated towards black women and black girls, but there's none been allocated towards black boys and black men. So there's a balance. Misconception, but there's an upset in the balance of power, and they quote unquote want to fight for equal rights, but the problem is they're not fighting for equal rights, they're fighting for supremacy. And the problem is that supremacy is at the cost of black men. So while they're okay with leaving black men behind, they're also causing they're also allowing a lot of the violence that comes from black men not knowing what to do and black men basically not living for anything. That's what's causing this also. These young black men don't have a purpose. And the problem is nobody has given them a purpose. And the thing about it is, I want to help give them a purpose, but the thing also is I'm also not stupid when it comes to giving other black men a purpose. I know that there's danger that comes along with that. That's why I said keep it strictly online, and maybe one of these days open up a community center for black boys and black men, because I'm not sure if many of y'all know about this. President Obama actually tried to come up with a My Brother's Keeper program for black boys and black men, but it got shot down by a lot of black feminists and black women. So I'm going to try to see if I can create something similar, but not too similar. Something that actually gives our men and our boys a fighting chance in society, because that's what we don't have. We don't have a fighting chance in society. And the thing about it is, black women don't care. They come on. I guarantee you, somebody's gonna come on my platform and say we care. Y'all don't care, because the problem is when black men talk about the issues with black boys, y'all always throw out what about black women. Y'all always throwing out what about black women, when black women are basically getting the lump sum share of what black men need. We need the help. We need the resources allocated towards us. Y'all have a shit ton of student loan debt and a shit ton of college graduates for stupid shit, and it's not even in STEM programs. We need black men in more STEM programs. We need black men in more science-based programs and careers. We need more black men in those careers. We need more black men making 6 figures or more. Because let's face it, if black men get into those fields, it can help out a lot more people than black men going around here shooting and killing each other. That's the way I'm looking at it. Now, you can look at it as a standpoint of, I'm saying I hate black women, which is a false narrative. So if you come in my comments saying you hate black women, no, I don't. I'm an advocate towards black men because I seen and I grew up around a lot of this shit. Because let's be honest, a lot of black boys get labeled as special needs in high school. They tried to label me as special needs when in fact I wasn't special needs. I don't learn like other kids do. I'm a hands-on type of kid. I was a hands-on type of kid. I like learning through my hands, working the problem, doing all that stuff. That showing me on the board shit and telling me to do it, that shit don't work for me. And I feel and I believe that a lot of black boys are like that. And a lot of black boys get frustrated and give up because a lot of the school teachers don't have the time or the necessary patience to be hands-on with black boys. So that too. Like I said, I'm speaking from experience here. I grew up in Charlotte, and I went to Olympic Community of College, community of schools. So we had METS, math, engineering, technology, and science, biotech, Renaissance, forgot the other two. But it was a community, it was a school of 5 schools. And each one of the schools that we had was in a different field and a different study. I was in math, engineering, I was in METS, so I dealt with more technology-based schooling. But the thing about it is, they kept me in bullshit classes, and that. So I wasn't the best performer in high school, but I can tell you one thing, I'm a smart motherfucker too. But just the fact alone, I never had hands-on learning experience, and they tried to put me in special needs classes when I didn't need special needs. I just needed an actual teacher just to have the patience to work with me a little bit more. But I still graduated. I still graduated on time. I ain't had to worry about that. But still, many other brothers are not like me. Many other brothers are not like me. Many other brothers are struggling. And the thing about it is, what we need to do is we need to start asking our young brothers what you need help in. We need to start giving them the knowledge so that when they graduate high school, they can become their own business owners and also to be at the top of their field. Giving them the knowledge to do their taxes, to form an LLC, to start a business, give them courage to put time, effort, and attention into that business so it can grow and become a source of income for them. It's just we as a community of brothers, we need to start looking at what's going on with our young brothers and actually putting time, resources, and attention into our young brothers. Because let's be honest, us young brothers are going to be the next generation to take over this country and to produce. So we need that courage, we need that life spoken into us. And a lot of brothers don't get that life spoken into it. That's why they end up doing a lot of the crazy shit that you see going on nowadays. And let's be honest, you can't blame them. You can't blame them. I'm not gonna say you can't blame them, You can't blame them for the actions they take, but you can't blame them for the circumstances that they were put into. That's what I mean. But anyways, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast at Spotify.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.